Hello, people. Tony here. It's been a while. I apologize for the lack of videos I've been uploading and stuff. I do apologize there, but I'll be resuming the videos and stuff like that and such. And the next review is in the making. It'll be up soon. It's gonna be a two-part review. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's been a while since I've done one of these podcasts here and stuff. And since summer is ending. I want to talk about something that when I was a kid I hated. One of my main things I hated about the summer ending. And that is the back to school commercials. And joining me for this is
Hey, it's me, LunarNocturne. I'm back again
yeah,
as
back
a
again. It's
guest
been
in
a
the
while.
podcast.
And
Yes.
yeah, I hated those back to school commercials when I was a kid. Because it felt like those back to school commercials were mocking you, saying, "Enjoy your summer while you can, kids, because you're gonna be starting school in a few weeks." It's like saying, it's like pretty much rubbing in your face, saying, "Oh my god." And one of the main things I did hate about those commercials, aside from that thing, is the fact that they always say, and enjoy a magical school year with this and with this and that back to school supplies. Now your school year will be magical and it'll be really fun and stuff. And yeah, just enjoy you'll enjoy the back to enjoy your back to school supplies and stuff like that. In fact, I remember in the year 2000, Burger King in their kids meals we're selling Nickelodeon back to school supplies with like a splat calculator and a rocket pen and like a message center and stuff. Yes, I don't know no if you were born around that time, but
No,
let me
I was only a year old at the time. I was born in 1999, so
yeah,
yeah.
it's like I remember the back to school supply, the Nickelodeon back to school supply kids meal. Saying to myself, why the hell are you show? Why the hell is a fast food place having that for their kids meals?
Yeah. I remember seeing one back to school commercial. It's kind of an inside joke on YouTube. So there's this little mall. I forgot what state it's in. It's called the East Hills Mall. They have this hilarious commercial where, yeah, it's better if you watch it yourself. It's I won't spoil it. It's too hilarious.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that because back to school commercials or just that stuff. But I'm looking at some of the stuff they have here. Like I see the Nickelodeon Splat calculator and stuff, and I mean the calculator does look cool, but it's pretty much a generic looking calculator and stuff. I mean, it's just yeah, just like I just remember like kids just always the end of the summer is always a depressing time for me because like it's just summer always goes by too quickly. I mean, when I was in high school, it was even worse because for high school we got done late and started early and stuff.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
now
and here,
go ahead.
yeah, here in big cities like DC, back to school season is the absolute worst, mainly because if you're trying to get a haircut, you'll be waiting, guaranteed 3 or 4 hours trying to get your kid's haircut or something.
Now the worst part was going to school looking for trying to look for folders and look for some pens and some calculators and some papers and some notebooks and like it's just and of course like wait if you're in high school you got to go and buy your books and stuff like that too because like in high school you can't you they don't just give you the books right away. You have to go and order the books online or something like that and stuff, and if you lose your book you're fucked. You have to go buy a new one. But I also remember how it just like just having to go through all the folders. Oh, and also getting a lunch because for kids have lunch boxes to trying to get a lunch box as well.
Yeah.
And just as a kid, back to school shopping when you're a kid is much harder than it is being a teenager and stuff because like the thing is I used the same backpack for like ever since like when I was in school. My backpack was in good shape. I don't remember what brand it was. I used the same backpack pretty much for the last like let's see like from like fifth grade to like college and stuff to like my last year of college.
Yeah, and in my junior and senior years, I went with the same backpack for like 2 or 3 years. So yeah,
Yeah, 'cause,
uh,
like my very first backpack was for grade school was a Mario and Luigi backpack that got where it got holes in the bottom, so we had to
yeah.
throw it out and stuff, little holes in the bottom and stuff.
I just had this generic black book bag. Got the job done.
Yeah, because like it's just backpacks get old and like they have those like kitty ones like you know what I'm talking about like they got the kitty ones that have like the cartoon mascots on them, the ones that like fall apart easily.
Yeah, oh man, I clearly remember those, man.
You
I had
do or
an
do not?
Incredibles book. I thought I do. I remember having this Incredibles book bag that my sister stole.
Well, yeah, it's just like I had an Animaniacs backpack that only lasted for like a few months and stuff when I was in first grade, and it was coming apart and stuff. And just I did not notice it falling apart, but all the adults did, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like I just and so like the backpacks that like that are for like preteens like that like the ones that made by like Land's End or something like that, whatever they're called, like whatever kind of
Yeah.
backpack company, they last longer than the ones that have like the cartoon mascots on them and stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
But you want to know why? Because they're kitty ones. They're not good. They're not going to last long at all.
Matter of fact, yeah, many parents actually make their kids change book bags each year in elementary school, to my knowledge. I remember seeing that a lot.
Not me. Not me. Like after we found a backpack that was strong and lasted long, I just stuck with that one. And like for college though, for college it wasn't that bad because like college was like I mean I know we were talking about back to school commercials stuff like that, but we're talking about back to school in general. Let's speak about back to
Yeah,
school.
yeah, season, yeah.
Yeah, like we're just talking about back to school in general, but like it's just you thought the commercials were bad, just like going back to school and stuff like that. Like I remember like the day before I started my first day of high school, I was nervous. I was nervous to the point where I was
Oh
crying.
yeah.
I was crying because like I was nervous at that because like I was nervous that I cried. I'm not ashamed to admit that I cried, but then as soon as I entered the building. I wasn't nervous anymore and stuff like that, and I started meeting new people and stuff. And
It's
I
crazy.
already knew some people from the summer class I was taking right after I graduated middle school. So I already knew some people anyway. But it's just that like I was worried that like if you failed a class, it would be like the end of the world for you and stuff. It felt like, or if you failed a test, it'd be like the end of the world for you and stuff.
Anxiety sets in. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know. It's just that like because like oh man, I just said like I'm not gonna we're not gonna talk about what high school was like or anything like that because like this is
Oh yeah.
about going back to we're just talking about going back to school and stuff, not the talking about what was like in school and stuff, but like it's just whenever school ended, no, whenever summer ended and stuff like right like the day before my senior year started, I remember like being up most of the night that night thinking. "Oh, I can't believe summer's ending. This is awful." I thought to myself, I thought this was awful because like it's just another year of high school, another same old year. And like
Yeah.
for college, like the funny thing is that like even though like we got done a little later and stuff like that because of exams and stuff, college started a month later and stuff like about 3 weeks to a month after my high school started and stuff. And it's like I'm not giving any names here. My high school, I'm not joking here. My high school starts on August 10th of no not August 10th. It starts on let me get the calendar up here. It starts on August 8th. My
Yeah, here in the Washington D.C. Metropolitan area, schools typically start on September 3rd. So
that's great. I mean like August is still the
yeah,
third summer. Why would people want to start school in the late summer when they could be going swimming and stuff like that, doing other things? I mean that doesn't make any sense. And yet you damn well know starting today as of this recording today is July 30th. When
yeah,
August 1st rolls around, expect all the retail stores like Target and school stuff and like try to think of our stores like and a bunch of others and like Walmart and trying to think what our retail stores sell that stuff and Dollar Tree and all those things being flooded with
hell
customers.
yeah.
It's almost like
Matter of fact,
it's almost like Black Friday shopping, but for the summertime because they're trying to get all the school supplies and stuff, and and of course like you got the folders too, like got the folders that come apart after a while and get ripped after a while, so you have to tape them up and stuff,
I should know.
and like getting a bunch of pencils, getting number two pencils, getting all the pens and the pencils and this and that and stuff. It's just all
Yeah,
that stuff all of those things, and you need a certain calculator and stuff as well, and you need a certain notebook and stuff. Like you need a 5 subject notebook, you need a 3 subject notebook, you need a 2 subject notebook, you need this and that, you need a 3 wing binder and stuff, all that shit.
Oh
And then
man.
and then you got the notebooks that have no spirals on them. You know, we don't want to talk about the ones that have no spirals on them, and you can just like do that. But those actually come apart after a while and stuff.
We had the journals.
The
What was
journal,
it? The composition? Yeah.
yeah, those come apart. But boy, oh
Um,
boy, boy, Lunar, just that. I'm just remember just looking back at how crazy you go. And of course, you gotta get shoes. You gotta get shoes. You got you and you
Foot
gotta go
Locker.
and you gotta go
Oh, yeah.
uniform shopping. And you gotta go uniform shopping because my
Yeah,
school you had to wear a uniform and stuff. My middle school, high school, you had to wear a uniform. So you had to go.
and they had
Huh?
damn, they had uniforms at your middle school?
Yeah, yeah. I'm Catholic and stuff like that. So I went
Oh
to a
yeah.
Catholic middle school and Catholic high school. And we had to wear uniforms and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. And the Foot Locker here at the Pentagon City Mall is going to be really, really full, like because of school shop. I
Oh
mean, yeah,
man,
school.
even the malls are gonna be crowded and stuff. Yeah, like the malls are gonna be crowded and stuff. I mean, it's just like having to buy all the uniforms, stuff, that uniform shirts. You have to wear a belt, uniform pants. You're like in my high school, we used to be able to wear khaki pants for our uniform pants, but then they changed them and stuff like that because the people were wearing the wrong color khaki, so we had to be switched to so they made it exclusively switch to navy, and like it was like in my middle school we had to wear navy pants and stuff, and yeah, that's the thing. And just that's the thing. So like the good thing about college was not having to wear a uniform. That was the good thing about college, not having to wear a uniform.
In
Yeah,
my closet, I still got like clothes from when I started in freshman year, which I'm trying to sell or at least donate. Oh man, because that stuff adds up too.
no kidding. No kidding, Lunar. It's just all that stuff. It's just pointless to have to buy all that stuff every year and such. I mean, like it's just that, and it costs money too. It's like, and it's like the worst time of the year. But you want to know what's sad is that there are parents on the week school starts. They all of a sudden lay off their back to school shopping until the week school starts, and they're struggling to beat the crowds.
And oh, funny story. When I started fifth grade in September of 2011, no, in 2010, my mom on the first day of school took me to Walmart so we could buy all the supplies we needed before school started in the next 2 hours.
Next 2 hours.
Yes. So we had to move fast.
What time was it? School usually starts around 8 o'clock and stuff.
We got up at 6 o'clock and school was supposed to start at 8.
Why would what? Nothing against your mom, but why would you do that?
We were in a hurry, man. We got whatever we needed and then just went roll with it.
That's just crazy though. I mean, I never heard of anyone. I mean, no offense, nothing personal, but I never heard of
I
anyone
don't know.
doing that.
Yeah, you're good.
I've never heard of anyone doing something like that ever. I mean,
That's me shopping.
yeah, it's like I mean, like it could be worse. There was someone who I mean, I've heard stories with school where people have the wrong type of school supplies. Like when I was in third grade, there was this girl who had like a box to hold her crayons and pencils and everything like that. And instead of getting a pencil pouch, instead she was supposed to get a she and yet. And like just that it took up so much room and stuff like that. She was supposed to get a box, not a not. No, she was supposed to get a pencil
Yeah,
pouch, not a box. And yet, thing is that though with those pencil, but those boxes and stuff, those boxes are just crazy. They break easily and stuff. So I was glad when they had us use pencil pouches instead.
and there have been many instances where I gotten supplies for classes that I didn't need the supplies for. Like I had this programming class in junior year and I bought like 2 journals for it when I didn't even need it.
Hmm.
It was all online.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And funny thing is, Lunar, is that like when you were watching when you watched Nickelodeon back in the day, they would talk like Barbie school supplies or Harry Potter school supplies or Looney Tunes or Rugrats or dog school supplies or this and that and stuff. You'd have to talk about all those bad school supplies and just said like because like I remember like the Harry Potter one like enjoy a magical time with Harry Potter and the back to school supplies with folders and pens like that. And yet it's just that there was just like a lot of those of course The Barbie one, I remember the Barbie one because they aired the Barbie one nonstop where they said lunch is fun, you can shimmer in the sun now and start dancing myself. That's just weird. Even though like I'm a guy and stuff, that's just that, imagine how a girl would feel seeing that commercial and stuff.
Yes.
And
Uh,
just all those back to school supplies commercials like that and that it's just I just they always had a problem because like I remember like when August came by I was thinking why is school gonna start? Why is school gonna start? Why does school have to start? I don't want school to start. I really don't want to start. No.
yeah, and during my time, we had commercials advertising Avatar when it was new and popular. Avatar binders and stuff, notebooks and book
Oh
bags and
yeah,
shit.
they'll
Yeah.
do that stuff. In fact, most of the school supply based off TV shows doesn't even last very long. Like it's just cause like my Animaniacs backpack only lasted a few months, and like you have and like you got folders. You got like those. Here's the thing. Don't you ever notice that Lunar about the school supplies based off cartoons and stuff like that and break easily and such.
Yes, I think I'm starting to notice, mainly because they probably got someone out of a Chinese sweatshop to throw it together in the last minute. But yes.
It could be that, but just that here's the thing. It's people buy that stuff because it's cheaper to buy and such. I mean, like I said, I remember it was around the time the Law School Jurassic Park was out. I got a bunch. Here's the thing. You know, talk about the folders that had the little three holes in it and stuff like that on the end, like how it is. Those are the kind of folders I'm talking about. Those are the ones that break easily and such.
Bring binder, yeah.
Yeah, I know and stuff. It's just as I got older, we had I got folders that did not have those three little holes in it. I just had basic color ones, and they lasted and they lasted a lot longer and stuff. Lasted pretty much the whole year, except for one of them. Except for my home folder that ripped and stuff. That's like a new one, but that was different. But like we always had extra. Hey, we get different colors too. Green for home, purple for social studies, red for math, blue for English, um,
Yeah.
um, orange for science, and so on and so on.
The same thing with my folders. Matter of fact, I was forced to do it with those folders, yeah.
No kidding, Lunar, no kidding.
Yeah.
And just, in fact, if I could go back, I would be sure back to school. So, you know what the thing is? I mean,
Uh,
when I was in first grade in kindergarten, they gave you your folders and stuff like that and stuff. You didn't have to go buy a folder, but as you get older, you had to buy folders like that, like different subjects and stuff.
and when you get older, you start taking more consideration for how much space is in your book bag and how much weight you're carrying.
Or your desk as well. Because like in middle school, like you had slots like put your books in and your folders and stuff like that, and it would get messy very easily.
Yes.
Like in fifth grade, there was a kid who had a cookie crumbled up in his desk and stuff like that. It's just like and crayons all over the place and stuff like that too. It's like it's just and stuff. I mean, having to buy all that shit. Yeah, that's basically what I need. And do you got anything to say? Cause you said you had stuff written down on what you wanted to say.
Yeah, I had some stuff written down. Some here in the DC Metro, there were back to school commercials would air as early as mid July, which is kind of anxiety inducing.
Yeah, that's what things that they would air in July, but they wouldn't start airing big like that until August and
Yeah.
such. I mean, like it's
And
just
malls.
go ahead.
And I also remember seeing a hot topic full of parents right around the time school was starting for this high school near my home. So that that was funny.
I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to
Oh
think about it
man.
because there is a hot topic in around my mall, and I know starting tomorrow or the next day, it's gonna start be flooding with kids going with parents buying school supplies and stuff. I mean, like it's like it just oh man, it just feels good to not be in school anymore. That's for sure.
Right about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels good not to be in school anymore. I just that. I mean, like college lit was actually the best time because you didn't need a lot of stuff for college and such.
Right. But yeah, the costs for college is insane. But that's a topic for another day. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time and stuff. But you got anything else to say?
Oh no, I don't. But I do. I want to weave off on one note saying that if you are in high school, everything's gonna be okay. Just be yourself, and don't let anyone to get to you.
Yeah, that's
You
true,
do you,
definitely.
homie.
That's true,
Yeah, you.
definitely. And like, just enjoy your summer while you can before school starts and stuff. Because believe me, the feeling about going back to school is one of the worst feelings you could have. And I hated it as a kid, and I still hate it. Even though I don't go to school anymore, I still hate it now.
Yeah,
And
enjoy it.
that
Yeah,
and that's
enjoy
pretty.
what time you ever have left. Oh, sorry about that for
No, no,
someone on you.
no, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, enjoy whatever time you have left during the summer if you're in the public school system.
Yeah. Well, or in any type of school system, just enjoy while you can because
Yeah,
August starts on Thursday.
yeah,
Today is Tuesday, August 30th. No, no, July 30th. I mean, August 1st
yeah,
starts in a couple days. So enjoy your time you
yeah.
can. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony and Lunar. Peace out and stay tuned. There's more videos coming along the way, and stay tuned because my next review is in the making. I'll get it done as soon as I can. Stay tuned for more Let's Plays and more videos and stuff, and I'll get back on track. I promise, people. And take care, everybody.